The definition of a consortium is a group of two or more people, companies, governments that agree to work together in a common activity or pooling their resources for achieving a common goal. And that's what we have done with the South King County Fire Training Consortium. We have 7 fire departments that have come together to form the consortium. We are now providing firefighter training to over 550 personnel, and it started with the definition of a consortium.
So we started facing the economic downturn around late 2008, early 2009. And that's when cities, specifically cities in King County, Washington, really needed to take a close look at how they were conducting business. Meaning things that we may have been doing by ourselves, could we turn to partnerships so that we could effectively utilize the resources that we had financially to provide the same and even better services to our employees, our citizens, and our businesses. That's when some ideas of partnerships really came into play. So a lot of government agencies and representatives might ask, what are the benefits of partnerships? Specifically, what are the benefits of a fire training consortium? It proactively maximizes resources.
So I've been with the Training Consortium since the beginning, and I think one of the real benefits is the synergy that's created amongst all the training officers. Getting everybody together and hashing out ideas and developing one consistent training curriculum.
As with many other industries, the fire service has many state and federal regulations. In the past, many fire departments had a hard time meeting all those requirements with a limited budget and very few training officers in their training division. But now that we're a part of the training consortium, as a whole, we are able to achieve those state and federal requirements, which in turn keeps us safer and keeps us in compliance with what regulations we have.
Demonstrating responsible use of taxpayer money, which is important to all of us in the city, our businesses, and our residents.
By pooling our resources, we're for sure delivering more service, more efficient, which actually, it results in a saving of taxpayer dollars.
Gives the fire department a higher level of training at a lower cost. This in turn results in the customer, our citizens, getting a higher level of service and a more professional and highly trained firefighter.
Increasing the safety of personnel through uniform training, and this is a big one. It means that when personnel are responding to a fire call on automatic or mutual aid, that they're using the same terminology and training skills that they've learned outside of the fire on the fire ground. That saves money, it saves time, and it could eventually save a life.
So that even though we do have different apparatus, when we respond with neighboring agencies, we know what to expect from one another. We have some similar practices. I think it's an idea whose time has come. For sure, when I started in the fire service, I wondered why we all had so many different practices. So I think it's very valuable for us to not only see how it's done and talk about it together as different departments, but also to develop some common curriculum.
Another benefit of the partnership is improving quality of training through trainer specialization.
At that time, there were 8 to 10 different training officers involved, which enabled them to specialize. And specialization allows me, for example, to focus on EMS, and the other folks can focus on different aspects, for example, special teams like rescue or hazmat, suppression, etc. And so we can become much more focused in our particular category versus those that have to be specialized in 5, 6, or 7 and don't really attain a great deal of expertise in any given one.
Yeah, so typically you have one or two training officers that are trying to deliver a very broad-based and wide-ranging amount of curriculum. Having a larger pool in the consortium, we now have subject matter experts that can focus on their expertise and provide really high-quality, high-speed training to our firefighters.
It delivers a consistent common training curriculum among a large number of fire and life safety entities.
Yeah, common terminology and common training has really helped develop a more operationally consistent method in delivering service to our customers.
Providing greater levels of service through increasing training delivery per full-time equivalent training officer.
One of the consortium's emphasis had been to meet the requirements of all the WAC, the Washington Administrative Code requirements for firefighter training. We couldn't do that with just 2 of us, but with 10 of us in the consortium, we're able to do that and actually to do it quite well. We also take part in other things. For example, we participate with suppression activities, we participate with hazmat. It's not that it's our specialty, but we are able to participate and help those that it is their specialty.
The consortium aligns fire operations through a unified training curriculum that results in the increased efficiency of automatic and mutual aid.
At a typical structure fire, it is very common for multiple fire departments to respond in to handle that incident. Because of that, the consortium works very, very hard in standardizing operational procedures and tactics so that we're all functioning on the same sheet of music.
Yeah, so when our companies are responding into, say, a structure fire now, we're all under the same training, the same consistent terminology, makes us way more efficient, keeps everybody on the same page, and for sure makes the fire ground safer.
It also fosters positive working relationships. This is a huge one, especially in public life safety entities. Any firefighter out there or police officer will agree with this, I'm confident, that the partnership fosters positive working relationships and improves communication by breaking down silos and cultural barriers among surrounding jurisdictions. It helps us work together more efficiently.
Many firefighters work their whole lives in their one department. They hire on, it's a career, they plan to stay and grow in that same department, and they never get outside of their department. The consortium allows us to interact with other departments.
So the relationships that have been developed not only amongst the training officers but also amongst the crews that are out there doing the actual training has been amazing. The camaraderie that's been developed is really special to see the guys working together for the first time, and basically who's going to benefit from this are the people that we serve. We've got guys that train together, work together, they know each other, so it really has built a consistency amongst all the organizations.
Our department as a whole has seen a significant increase in level morale, and people love to go to training, whereas before sometimes they might not be quite as enthusiastic. Also, Chief Willits has instilled within the training consortium a more of a coaching mentality than an evaluation. Almost before every drill, we talk about this is training, this is not an evaluation, to put people at ease that we're there to help them learn, not there to critique what they don't know. And almost always they go away with a great deal of satisfaction and the fact they've learned.
It avoids the duplication of work among participating agencies. It's money well spent. This will save a life. It's the same language, the same people doing things in an efficient way that helps our employees, our residents, and our businesses.
And overall, when we compile all the drills we've done throughout the year, our satisfaction rating is actually 92 to 93% on everything. And we are very pleased with that. That shows that people value the product that we're producing.
By bringing training officers together from multiple departments, we get common terminology, we get a synergy effect, and we're doing more with less.
It's about a shared vision. It's about shared accomplishments, and it's about coming together because it's about firefighter safety. None of us would have visualized that are participating in the consortium the energy and synergy that has come from the training consortium and the training that's being provided. But the best part of that is it's value driven. Value driven to everybody participating in the consortium. And as a fire chief, I am very proud and very happy about the service and the firefighter safety that we're providing to all the departments in the consortium.